Welcome back to my channel, guys. My name's Jason Morris, and yes, as you saw by the thumbnail, we are going to be talking about the firmware update for the Osmo Action. Now, as you saw in my last video, I did talk about the Osmo Pocket for their new firmware, a couple of key features that were really upgraded, makes it even better. This is the same thing. These updates make this thing even better. Let's get into the video. So the Osmo Action is up to version 01.07.00.20. This is as of December 2019. Now, there are three key features that has been added to the Osmo Action that makes this thing incredible. I'm really happy that they have been added because let's go through them. Why not? Let's go through them. Man, it's ridiculously hot. Anyway, it's apparently the hottest day for this time of the month in 15 years in Brisbane. I'm sitting in this non-aircon room because I don't want the aircon to be playing havoc with the audio. So this is for you guys. My heat and sweat, this is for you guys. So you better like this video. Hit that like button if you do, yeah. So one of the great things about the Osmo Action firmware update is that latency. With 24, 25, and 30 frames per second, they have made it so much better. Like, there's pretty much no delay there. It's such a small delay, but that is manageable. Before, it was almost like a second delay, especially when you had Rocksteady on. I think 60 frames per second, it hasn't been fixed, so there still is a delay at 60 frames. But 24, 25, and 30, I believe, has been fixed in 4K. So, oh shit. It is crazy hot here in Australia. It's 38 degrees Celsius. Look at that. 38 degrees Celsius. Man, it is hot. I need to go somewhere cooler. That's cold. Oh, that feels amazing. Woo. Wow, that's a quick change from hot to cold. It's awesome, let's go. So, as you probably already know beforehand, there was a massive latency with the Osmo Action when you hit record and you're doing a selfie or you're doing some cinematic videos. There was like a second delay, especially when you had the Rocksteady on. That's when obviously the processor is really trying to steady the footage. There was like a whole second delay. Like, you would pan it and then it would follow like a second later. It is so much quicker now. It just makes it so much easier if you are vlogging or doing some videos. You can actually almost see it in real time. So I am super happy they did that. Apparently they didn't do it in 60 frames per second, but that's okay. So another one is they've added loop recording mode. Now this one has been with the GoPros for a very long time. Now loop recording, pretty much exactly what it is that, let's say you choose 5-minute recording time. It will record for 5 minutes. Once it hits that 5-minute mark, it'll go back to the start and record over the first part all the way back up to 5 minutes and just continuously loop. So you can use this as, say, like a dash cam. Now, the way to save it is if you, say, got into an accident, touch wood, if you got into an accident, and you wanted to record that accident, all you need to do is press stop or press the record button, and that will record that whole 5 minutes before that. All the way up until you press stop. So that's how you capture that moment. If you were, say, snowboarding, for instance, or doing a backflip or something, and you're doing a trick and you just wanted to continuously do the trick over and over and over again until you got it, all you need to do is press stop, because it will just continuously record and not eat up your SD card. So you'll hit that 5-minute mark or 10-minute mark or 20-minute mark, whatever you choose in that option, and then it will go back to the start and record over it. So you're not going to continuously record until your SD card's finished and then it stops recording. And obviously then you've like hit the trick and you didn't capture it. So loop recording is fantastic for that if you are into that. I know a lot of people were asking for the loop recording because GoPros had them for so long. So this is great for those people who did ask for that. So good on you, DJI, for doing these firmware updates. So I want to know, just comment below if you guys use that loop recording with your GoPro and if you're going to be using it with this. Like personally, I've never used it before. I know some people use the Osmo or so the GoPro as a dash cam. But yeah, comment below if you're going to be using that. I don't know if I'll be using it, but the feature is there to have, which is cool. So that's great for those people who do actually want that feature. And the last one, I cannot test for you guys because I don't have an external audio adapter for the Osmo Action, mainly because I don't vlog with it. I don't use it in a situation where I would need to. I've got the Osmo Pocket for that. This is mainly for when I need it weather sealed, go in water, go in snow, go in any situation where I can just throw it around and not worry about water getting in. So, but apparently they've optimized the audio. It's a lot clearer and better when you do attach an external audio for it. So that is really good. It's I'm really happy for DJI trying to optimize the Osmo Action for all your Osmo Action purchasers and users. So it's really good. I am very thankful for DJI to doing all these firmware updates for their products. So anyway, guys, that is it from me. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, hit that like button. That would be absolutely amazing. Comment below if you have been using the Osmo Action and you're pretty keen for this firmware update. Subscribe to our YouTube channel if you already haven't. I'd love to see more subscribers. I want to try and hit 15K by the end of the year. I know it's only about 15 days to go, but make it happen. Let's do this. Let's do this. But anyway, other than that, my name's Jason Morris. I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching. Let's get it.
Yeah.